What if everything you've been taught about the Earth is wrong? What if it's flat, not spherical? Welcome, truth seekers, to a mind-bending journey that threatens to shatter our worldview. Today, we dare to ask the question that has sparked heated debates and divided scientists for centuries. Is the Earth really a spinning globe, as we've always been told? Or could it possibly be a flat plane, as some dare to suggest? We stand at the precipice of two opposing theories. On one hand, we have the spherical Earth theory, the widely accepted belief that our home planet is a round object hurtling through space. On the other hand, we have the flat Earth theory, a provocative perspective that challenges the mainstream narrative. This is no ordinary exploration. It's a journey into the realm of the controversial, the contentious, the downright baffling. So without further ado, I ask you, are you ready to challenge your beliefs and explore the unknown? The flat Earth theory challenges the conventional belief. Advocates argue that the Earth is a flat disk surrounded by an ice wall. Now, let's delve deeper into this captivating concept. To begin with, proponents of the flat Earth theory often point to the horizon. To our human eyes, the horizon seems to stretch out flat in every direction. Supporters argue that if the Earth were truly spherical, shouldn't we see a curve somewhere in that expansive view? Another argument put forth is the behavior of water. They say water always finds its level, doesn't it? So if our world was a spinning globe, wouldn't the water be thrown off into space due to centrifugal force? Or at the very least, shouldn't we see some sort of bulging around the equator? Then there's the matter of flight paths. Flat earthers argue that certain air routes make more sense on a flat map than on a globe. They suggest that some flights take a longer route than necessary if we were to believe in a spherical Earth. They also question the authenticity of space exploration. They claim that images from space agencies around the world are manipulated or outright fabricated. They say, if the Earth is indeed round, why haven't we seen an unedited, unobstructed, full view of our planet from space? Lastly, they refer to the Bible as a source of evidence. They argue that several passages in the scripture describe the Earth as a fixed, immovable object encased within a dome-like firmament. They believe these descriptions to be literal rather than metaphorical. Each of these arguments presents a unique perspective, challenging our understanding of the world we live in. But the question remains, can these arguments withstand the test of scientific scrutiny? Or are they mere conjectures based more on perception than reality? In the following scenes, we'll explore the counter-arguments, the scientific evidence, and the historical context of these theories. So stay tuned as we continue this fascinating journey into the world of theoretical geography. Can these arguments stand up to scrutiny, or do they fall flat? Only time will tell. On the other side of the debate, we have the spherical Earth theory. This is the model accepted by the scientific community. Now, this isn't something that's been pulled out of thin air. It's a theory built upon centuries of observation, exploration, and yes, even experimentation. So let's dive right in, shall we? First off, we have the photos from space. These images, captured by astronauts and satellites alike, consistently show the Earth as a beautiful blue marble, round as can be. But you might say, those could be doctored, right? Well, let's consider the sheer number of these images and the multitude of sources they come from. It would take an unimaginable amount of effort and coordination to fake them all. And why would all these different countries and organizations, some of which are rivals on Earth, cooperate in such a grand deception? Next, we have the phenomenon of different stars being visible in different hemispheres. Have you ever wondered why people in Australia see a different night sky than those in the United States? It's because the Earth is round, and depending on where you stand on this sphere, you'll have a different view of the cosmos. If the Earth were flat, we'd all see the same stars no matter where we are. And then, there's the way ships disappear over the horizon. If you've ever been to the beach and watched a ship sail away, you've probably noticed that it doesn't just get smaller and smaller. No, it actually disappears, starting from the bottom and finally the top, as if it's sinking into the sea. But it's not sinking. It's simply moving beyond the curve of the Earth. Is this irrefutable proof of a spherical Earth, or could there be more than meets the eye? Well, that's a question we'll continue to ponder as we delve deeper into this fascinating debate. So, stick around because this journey is far from over. With such contrasting views, who should we believe? The flat Earth theory, with its ancient roots and resurgent popularity, poses a captivating challenge to the accepted norm. Its proponents argue that the Earth is a flat disk surrounded by a massive ice wall. They question the veracity of images from space, asserting they are fabrications of a grand conspiracy. The flat Earth theory, they insist, explains certain phenomena better than the spherical model. For example, they claim that the horizon always appearing flat to the naked eye is proof of their argument. The theory, though dismissed by many, is not without its merits and has sparked widespread debate and discussion. On the other hand, we have the spherical Earth theory, the widely accepted scientific consensus. This theory holds that the Earth is an oblate spheroid, a sphere slightly squashed at its poles and swollen at the equator. Evidence supporting this view is robust and multifaceted, ranging from the way ships disappear over the horizon to the images of Earth captured from space. Yet even this theory has its critics who argue against the validity of the presented evidence. These contrasting theories have sparked intense debates. The flat Earth theory, with its defiance of the established norm, has its appeal. It urges us to question, to remain skeptical, and not to accept everything at face value. However, it struggles to explain a myriad of phenomena that the spherical Earth theory comfortably accounts for. The spherical Earth theory, with centuries of scientific backing, is robust and comprehensive. It explains a vast array of natural phenomena, from lunar eclipses to the changing seasons, yet it too is not immune to criticism and skepticism. So where does this leave us? In an intellectual tug-of-war, a battle of beliefs, a clash of theories. It's a reminder that science is not about absolute truths, but a constant quest for understanding. It's about asking questions, challenging assumptions, and seeking evidence. The truth, it seems, is not as clear-cut as we might think. So where does this leave us? Is the Earth flat or is it spherical? We've journeyed through the labyrinth of both theories, the flat and the spherical, each presenting compelling arguments and evidence that could sway even the most skeptical among us. The flat Earth theory, quite fascinating in its boldness, suggests that we live not on a rotating globe, but on a flat plane, with the North Pole at its center and a massive ice wall holding our oceans at bay. They argue, if the Earth was spherical, why doesn't water flow off its sides? Why do we see the same constellations night after night? These questions, while seemingly elementary, provoke deep thought. If true, it would redefine our understanding of physics, geography, and the universe itself. The spherical Earth theory, on the other hand, has been the bedrock of scientific consensus for centuries. It explains the cycle of day and night, the changing seasons, and the curvature of the horizon. It is supported by vast amounts of empirical evidence, from photos of our blue planet taken from space to the way ships disappear on the horizon, hull first. If the Earth were flat, would we not see until the very end of the world? The questions raised by this theory are less about its validity and more about the mysteries it reveals about our universe. So we find ourselves teetering on the precipice of uncertainty. Both theories, each with its own merits, challenge our perception of reality and coax us to question our understanding of the world. The verdict? It's not as straightforward as we'd like. In the quest for truth, we must weigh the evidence, question our assumptions, and most importantly, keep an open mind.